When the game begins, your character is chilling in his room watching TV. Right when the broadcast ends, your friend bolts into your room screaming about meeting Professor Rowan. I guess he's back in Sinnoh from a long research trip from Kanto, so you want to try to get some Pokemon. Your friend's name is Barry. Out of all the friendly and energetic rivals, he's probably the most friendly and energetic. On your way out of your house, your mother specifically tells you not to enter the tall grass. Fine, Mom, I won't go into the grass. Oh look, there's snow. That's not here in Diamond or Pearl. So Barry wants to run through the grass super fast to bypass all the Pokemon. Wait a second, Mama said I can't do that. He charges, but a loud voice calls for him to stop. An old man approaches from behind. Turns out it's Rowan, the same guy you set out to find. Dawn comes walking up with Rowan's briefcase. She's essentially a young Pokemon researcher. She doesn't actually collect any badges. After he gives you your Pokemon, he makes you promise never to endanger yourself again. Now, of course, with the new Pokemon and all, Barry's gotta battle you. Literally 20 tackles and scratches later, you win. And your mother asks what happened. She gives you some running shoes and tells you should go properly thank the professor for giving you the Pokemon. Before you and Barry head over to Sand Gym Town, you both go to Lake Verity. There you see some weird dude talking about space and time and stuff. I guess his name is Cyrus. So now you head to Rowan's lab. Dawn is outside. She brings you to see the professor. At this point, the professor decides to give you and Barry Pokedexes. Free Pokemon data, right? Anyhow, now you get your Pokedex and your journey begins. Afterwards, you finally set off, battling your way through Route 202, catching new Pokemon, then you get to Jubilife City. Oh hi, it's Dawn again. She drags you to the Pokemon school because I guess we still don't know anything yet, when some creep is spying on us. This is Looker. You see a lot of him in Pokemon Platinum. I think this is the first game he's in. He's not in Diamond or Pearl. He pops up so damn much, it seems like everything he says is pointless too. Then you go find some clown, so this guy gives you a Poketech. Now you head east to Route 203, and you gotta battle Barry. Well, might as well rack up some XP. Now you continue east to Mount Coronet. This hiker doesn't let you pass if you skipped the clown hunt earlier, so get them clowns. Gotta dodge these green kids. Now you're in Orberg City. This kid takes you to the gym and Barry's standing outside. I guess the leader isn't there, so you gotta find him in the mining site to make him come back to the gym. Yeah, that's cool. Just let a 10-year-old kid wander into a mining site with no safety gear. Once you find him, he heads back, so now it's time to go to the gym. Just take the paths above to pass the trainers. Easy peasy. It's kinda like Brock's gym. Now you've made it to Rourke. He uses rock types, obviously. Great matchup for my fire type starter. Fighting works well on him though, so it's cool. Once you beat him, you get the cool badge. Afterwards, you and Barry head back through Mount Coronet to... Damn, I forgot I didn't battle her. So you head back to Jubilife City and you see the professor and Dawn being pestered by some spacemen. He doesn't really take them very seriously and asks you and Dawn to dispose of them. This is your first double battle in the game. Pretty basic stuff. This is your first real interaction with Team Galactic. They seem to be pretty petty at the moment, like some wannabe street punks. It seems they wanted Rowan's research on the energy of Pokemon evolution. Who knows what these dumbasses would actually do with it. So now you head north through the Ravaged Path and Route 204 until you make it to Floroma Town. So many pretty flowers. Huh, more Team Galactic guys. Just out of town, a little girl is crying for help. Her father is held hostage at the Valley Windworks, so you gotta go save him. You battle the girl who's outside, but he locked himself inside afterwards like a troll. Now the path is open in town, so you find more Galacto dudes with the different dude, so you fight them to get the spare key to get into the Valley Windworks. Once you get back to the Windworks, the Galactic guy is shocked and runs off. You'll make your way to the end and find their commander. Her name is Mars. I guess she's one of 4 commanders from Team Galactic. After a quick fight, you beat her, and now the Windworks is safe, sorta. They successfully collected energy for something from the wind generators. The girl and her dad are back together though, so job well done either way. So now you head up north to get to Eterna Forest. Once you get inside, a woman named Cheryl asks for your help. She's scared that Team Galactic might attack her, and doesn't want to travel alone. So you walk with her till you get to the end of the forest. While you're with her, you encounter 2 Pokemon at a time. I believe some people use this as an opportunity to hunt for shinies. Once you make your way through the forest, she thanks you and walks off. Okay then. After a short run, you're now in Eterna City. So you head straight to the gym and the leader is standing right outside. Why can't all gyms be like this? Once you're in, you battle your first trainer. After you defeat her, she explains that each trainer will wind the hands on the giant leaf clock in the center, allowing you to progress further. Whoa. Once you've beaten all the other trainers, it's time to face the leader. Her name is Gardenia. She uses grass-type Pokemon, so just burn them up and you're good to go. Now you have the Forest Badge. What's next? I guess I'll cut my way through this tree. Damn it, Barry! No, he's dragging me away! He takes you to the Eterna City's Pokemon statue and Cyrus is there mumbling to himself about space and stuff again. He walks off again silently. Okay, now it's time to cut that damn tree. No! This woman just has to interrupt me. Her name is Cynthia. I guess she's a trainer too, and she also had a Pokedex in the past. But who cares? I just want to go in this damn building past this tree. Oh, she gave me the HM for cut. For some reason I thought I already had it. Thanks, Cynthia. So this is one of Team Galactic's towers. Huh, they're bigger than I thought. You make your way up to the top and the commander has some dude's Pokemon hostage. This time it's Commander Jupiter. Once you've made quick work of her, she lets the Pokemon go. She scoffs and says they're pretty much done with whatever they were doing, and says to stay out of Team Galactic's way in the future. The man turns out to be the bike shop owner, so on your way to his shop, Cynthia stops by and gives you an egg. She's probably just too damn lazy to hatch it herself. Now that you have your bike, you can take the bike path south of Eterna City to head to your next destination. Watch out for the bikers. You have to cut through Mount Coronet again, and you bump into Cyrus again. His weird words are getting old. Now you pass through Route 208 and go east to get to Hearthome. As soon as you get there, a Bunnery bumps into you. Some woman was chasing it. Turns out it was Kyra, the Pokemon contest judge, so she wants to see you at the contest hall. So once you get there, you're surprised to see your mother there. Turns out her name is actually Johanna. In the anime, she's Dawn's mother, so would that make Lucas and Dawn technically siblings? I don't really watch the anime, so I can't say. You find a third gym leader in the contest hall, so you chat with her and she heads back to the gym. Once you get inside, you find that it's pretty much a big haunted house game. You have to find the correct final door based on the tiles on the floor, and the other trainers are out to get you. It's actually kind of fun. Shit! She got me! Now you've made it to the leader. Her name is Fantina. Ghost types are weak to dark, so just use Bite or Crunch for smooth sailing. She's pretty damn easy, to be honest. Once she's defeated, you get the Relic Badge. Now you've gotten your third badge, so it's time to head east. After a quick battle with Barry, you travel through Route 209 and get to Soul Ocean Town. There's nothing too important here other than the daycare service. You battle your way up north and you're met with some Psyducks that are blocking the path. Get the f*** out of the way! Well, they aren't budging, so you head east to get to Veilstone City. There's more Galactic guys here, that's not good. So you head to the gym and Dawn is waiting outside. She wishes you luck at the gym when some loud-ass dude starts singing his way towards you. His name is Crasher Wait. He's a different gym leader. So inside the gym, there's a bunch of punching bags that you have to push around and knock down tires to progress further. Gee, I wonder what type of gym this is gonna be. So you make your way through till you get to the leader, Maylene. Just use your flying or psychic types and you'll be fine. Once you're done, you get the Cobble badge. Why does that not sound like the Fight Gym badge? Outside, Dawn is waiting for you. It turns out Galactic stole her Pokedex from her, so you gotta help her get it back. After you beat them, you would go inside their storehouse, but you don't have the key, so let's move forward instead. You head south through Route 214. It's a decent length run, but it's your only clear path to the next destination, Pastoria City. So you pass through some beach houses and get to the city. Once you get to the gym, Barry wants to battle you again. Then you can enter the gym. The gym has a bunch of floats and buttons that change the water level. Clearly they use water type Pokemon here. Someone's been skipping out on PT. Now you're at Crasher Wake, the 5th gym leader. Just thunderbolt his ass to the Shadow Realm and you're good to go. Except on that thing. It's ground and water type like Swampert. After you get your Fen badge, you go outside. You, Barry, and Crasher head to the Great Marsh due to some bomb threats when BOOM! I guess some Team Galactic guy blew up the Great Marsh. So you gotta chase his ass down. He keeps running off when you talk to him till you finally battle him. Afterwards, Cynthia comes up to you and talks about the lake legends. Is she stalking you? She gives you some potion that can make those damn Psyducks move out of the way. Cool, thanks. This will actually come in handy. So once the Psyducks pack up and leave, Cynthia comes up to you again. Does she have anything better to do with her time? She asks you to do a favor for her and take this charm to her grandmother in Celestic Town. I tried to say no, but she keeps asking. Fine, I'll deliver the charm for you, Cynthia. So you head up north and pass through a really foggy area. You could use defog here, but meh, I'm too lazy. There's a lot of hidden trainers here, like look, I couldn't even see this guy. Maybe I should have used defog. Now you're in Celestic town. You talk to the first old lady you see and it turns out to be Cynthia's grandma. She's griping about some young punk who's puppy guarding the ruins, so you gotta take care of him. After she takes you inside, she tells you about the legends of the Guardian Pokemon. Azelf, Wixie, and Mesprit basically keep the balance of time and space in the world. Cyrus randomly shows up and starts talking some crap. He makes it known at this point that he's pretty much the main bad guy. He keeps talking about how the world is incomplete and how he wants to destroy and recreate the universe. Chill out, Thanos! Anyhow, you battle him. He's not too bad, but he gets tougher throughout the game. Once you're done in the ruins, Cynthia is outside. If you were gonna come here, why did you make me deliver the charm? She talks to you about Team Galactic. She's beginning to realize that they may actually be a real threat. Then she basically tells you to go to Canalave, which happens to be where the next badge is too. So from Jubilife you go west and surf to your next destination. On your way to the 6th gym you see Barry. He won't shut up about Iron Island. Anyway, you're in the gym now. You have to take a bunch of elevators and cable lines around until you make it to the end. They use steel Pokemon here. I always liked steel Pokemon. The gym leader is Byron. I guess he is Rourke, the first gym leader's father. You know the drill. Flame his ass until you win. Afterwards, Barry asks you to go to the library. The professor wants to have a meeting with Barry, you, and Dawn. He wants you three to inspect the 3 lakes. He has a feeling he could learn more about Pokemon evolution if you 3 collect some data. But then an explosion happens. Geez, Team Galactic are fucking terrorists. After some commotion, Rowan says, I don't like to demand, but I need you to go to Lake Valor. Aren't you the one who made me promise not to hurl myself in danger? That was like the first thing you said to us. And now you want us to go inspect an explosion site? So you head over to Lake Valor. There's a bunch of Magikarp flopping about. Poor little dudes. So you go into the lake's cavern and find some commander there. His name is Saturn. Once you beat him, all the Galacto guys leave. Turns out they already caught the legendary Pokemon that was there. So you should probably go check on the other lakes too, just to be safe. Next you check Lake Verity, the first place you met Cyrus. You see Dawn facing Mars, so you go help her out. After you beat Mars, she pretty much tells you that you're late. I guess they already have all 3 of the Pokemon, Azelf, Wixie, and Mesprit. But you haven't even checked the 3rd lake yet. What the fuck? So Rowan asks you to check there and make sure that Barry is safe. To get to the 3rd lake, you have to cut through Mount Coronet again, the Route 211 entrance. You go up using strength and end up in a snow area. I always like snow areas in games. It's pretty cool and all until you get to the deep snow and walk slow as hell. Why the hell is this girl skiing in the middle of a blizzard? On your way to the lake, Maylene passes you. She's barefoot and wearing a tank top. I don't care if she's doing this for training, that's crazy as hell. Once you get to Barry, it seems you have to get a new HM just to get to him. So now you have to detour just to get a badge to help him. Nice. So you go east to get to Snowpoint City and challenge the gym. You have to slide around ice and break snowballs. So this gym actually uses fire type. Nah, I'm just kidding. It actually uses ice, obviously. So my Infernape is super overpowered here. Once you beat the 7th gym leader, Candace, you get the Icicle badge. Now it's time to go save Barry. So once you get up the cliff, you find that he's already lost to Commander Jupiter. She's clowning on him, calling him a crybaby. Then she heads out. I guess she's heading to the Veilstone HQ. So I guess that's where we gotta go next. On your way to the headquarters, you talk to a Team Galactic grunt. He's all mad because you beat him in the past and runs off. Afterwards, Looker comes up and gives you a key to the Team Galactic warehouse. I believe in Diamond and Pearl, the grunt just drops the key. So you go to the warehouse, and near the end you find a key to the actual HQ. Now you can actually enter the HQ, finally. Just activate the lock. No? Oh, you have to talk to the actual door. You have to battle your way to the top of the tower. You find some all-hands meeting in what looks like a hangar, and Cyrus comes and gives them a motivating speech to boost morale. He's probably lying right through his teeth. Once you get to him, yep, he confirms he was lying. He only really wants to make a new universe for himself. Selfish asshole. So you have another battle with him. He's a little stronger this time, of course. He gives you a Master Ball afterwards though, so that's kinda cool. Now he sets off to Mount Coronet, because I guess everything to make his new world a reality is now in place. Before you chase him, you gotta go save the other 3 legendary Pokemon. So you make your way to the lab and Saturn is there. He battles you, of course, before you can actually release the Pokemon. Once they're free, it's time to climb through the mountain. It's a pretty long path. You even end up in a snowy part of the mountain. Once you finally get to Cyrus, you get ambushed by a couple of grunts. Then right afterwards, 2 commanders want to fight. Damn, leave me alone. At least Barry shows up and helps you battle them. Except it'll probably be easier without him. He runs off right after you beat them. Bro, you can't just leave me hanging with all these thugs. So now you watch as Cyrus summons legendary Pokemon. Dialga, the creator of time, and Palkia, the creator of space. Normally in Diamond or Pearl, only one of these respective dragons appears. But in Platinum, 3 appear. Next up, a Dark Void pops up. Who can it be? It's Giratina, the antimatter dragon. He makes a portal and then the other 2 dragons are gone. The 3 Lake Guardians show up during all the commotion. They can't really do much, so they enter the portal that Giratina made. Cynthia shows up and freaks out. Turns out it leads to a world named the Distortion world, where the laws of physics are broken. You and Cynthia enter the portal because Cyrus is somewhere in there. As you and Cynthia make your way through the Distortion world, there's all kinds of weird things going on. Gravity is really strange, and you're surrounded by a dark aura. It's truly an eerie place. The Guardian Pokemon help you navigate the Distortion world to get to the end. You finally find Cyrus and have to face him in one last battle. I should have probably mentioned by now that the music when you face Cyrus is actually pretty kick-ass. Now that you've beaten Cyrus, you get the chance to face Giratina. The Distortion form of Giratina is so much cooler than the regular version, so I'm gonna Master Ball this guy. After you've dealt with Giratina, you and Cynthia leave the Distortion world and end up back in reality. This pretty much concludes the whole Team Galactic saga for the most part, but you still haven't beaten the game. After checking in with Rowan and Dawn back in Sand Gym, now you have to head east from Valor Lakefront to Sunyshore City. Flint, a leader from the Elite Four, bugs you and asks you to give Volkner a good battle, cause I guess he's been super bored from not having any true challenges. So you gotta find him in the lighthouse, then he'll be in his gym waiting for you. His gym is comprised of a bunch of gears and cogs. Press buttons to make them shift. His gym is electric type, so make sure you bring a good ground type. Once you beat Volkner, you have your 8th badge, the Beacon Badge. Now that you have all 8 badges, it's time to head to the Pokemon League. Before you head there, Barry wants to chat with you. He doesn't battle you this time, but he just wants to show you his determination. This girl walks by and she's happy with the interaction between you and your friend. This is actually Jasmine. She's the Steel Gym Leader from Johto. She gives you the Waterfall HM, and now you're set to head to Victory Road. You surf up past a bunch of swimmers and find a Poké Center next to a cave. The Victory Road is pretty damn big in this game, but it's not too difficult to navigate if you have all your HMs taught to your Pokemon. Bring potions and stuff because the trainers can be a little tough. Now you've made it, you're at the Pokemon League. Before you can challenge them though, you have to get all your badges verified. I mean, you have to face Barry. Awesome. Okay, now you get your badges verified. And in you go to the Pokemon League. The first guy is a bug user named Aaron. He's pretty easy, just flame him up. Next you face the Earth user, Bertha. Try to have a grass Pokemon up first because this Whiscash could be kind of a troll. Third, you have Flint, the guy from earlier. This guy is such a joke in Diamond and Pearl. He's a fire type user but only has 2 fire Pokemon because that's all they had in the original decks. In Platinum, he's pretty stacked with fire Pokemon. And finally, you face the Psychic user, Lucian. Just use your Dark or Ghost types and you're good. I should have brought Giratina. Now you've beat the Elite Four, but now it's time to face the champion. Who could it be? Oh, it's Cynthia. If that wasn't pretty clear before. If she's a powerful champion, then why didn't she help me earlier with Team Galactic? Anyway, she is pretty strong. Definitely level up before you face her. But she isn't impossible. Once you beat her, you've done it. You beat the game. Time to enter the Hall of Fame. Like all Pokemon games, this one does a great job of teaching you the importance of friendship and determination. You can always count on each other to get the job done at the end of the day. You gotta love the positive vibes that come from these games, which is why I've continued to play them for 20 years. I can't wait to check out Sword and Shield for the new adventures, but I always enjoy coming back to the older generations to revisit the stories they told.